This is a general reading for Leo for the week of July 21st through the 27th. So if Leo's your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm again offering a 30-minute complimentary reading, selecting someone from those who either subscribe or put a comment in the month of July, and do know that I read all your comments. And if you like the video, share it, and if you would put the thumbs up like, that would help the channel. This is a general reading, so if you want a personal reading, I am offering that. Just send me an email. My email address is in the description of this video, plus on my YouTube page. It is $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, or $50 for an hour. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can do that through the links on my YouTube channel, through PayPal, or buy me a coffee. You will hear outside noise today. I'm sorry. They're painting the building across the street from me. So you've got all sorts of grinding noises and people talking. So please ignore the outside noises. Nina's here on the table. If you hear any little sounds, that would be her snoring. Jason's in the bedroom with his cone of shame. He licks his paws sometimes, and so I've been putting medicine on it and put the cone on so that the paw can, it's on one of his little pads, and so that it can heal. So he's in there, and it's a real soft cone, so it's not bothering him at all, but to let that heal. Spirit has selected oracle cards for you, and the first one is from the Act of Positivism, and the card is, my body is a manifestation of my energetic state. So this is the connection between the physical and the energetic body. So it's important to keep the balance, to look at healing your physical body, and which will affect your energetic body, and vice versa. Work on protecting your energetic body to heal your physical body. So it's keeping that balance, protecting your energy, and you can do that, you know, to protect your energetic body. You can also put a bubble around it, and only allow the positive energy to come in, saying some things like, only the positive energy comes to me, anything else is transmuted to positive. And that way you're protecting yourself. Because as we go out into the world, there's all sorts of energy around, just in walking out into our daily lives. So it's keeping that balance. I'm going to read one of the two, Believe in Your Own Magic, and then I'll read the other one at the end of the reading. The first one is Sundress, Do It For Yourself, number 41. And it says, basically, for healing, heal for yourself. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave, friends drift, family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than that. And believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. It says, when it comes to healing and recovering, make sure you do it for yourself. So it's take care of yourself. Self-care, self-healing. Do it for yourself. Even if there's a change in your circumstance, it's important to honor yourself, who you are, Leo. Now, I have shuffled the cards. I'm using the Hanson Roberts today. And let's see what we have coming up for you this week, Leo. And the very first card we have is the Hermit, crossed over by the Six of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles at the base of it. So there's some changes in your money situation. Behind you is the King of Swords. Crowning you is the King of Pentacles. Oh, see the Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. So there's some change in your financial situation. I get that it's like a breakthrough. Why do I see that? I see, my vision is a celebration. You know, those poppers when people have it like a New Year's Eve and there's all the confetti and things rising. Well, that's how you're feeling. It's like good news coming to you as you've been waiting. Ahead of you is the Magician. Then we have the Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, and the final outcome is the Four of Swords. Oh my goodness, I did not plan this at all. This is how it shuffled. Four of Swords with the Tower. Two of Swords with the Death card. Nine of Swords with the Hangman. Ace of Swords with the Strength card. The Magician with the Page of Swords. King of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. King of Swords with the Queen of Swords behind you. Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. No, Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Justice card crossed over by the World. It looks like, Leo, that you want to get things started to move, and there's some messages about money, but then it goes on a standstill. And I read this part of the Celtic Cross almost like a time dialogue, sequential is how I have read the cards. And so it's like a story, a sequential story of time for this upcoming week. Because your reading is first about looking at things through different eyes. That's what Spirit's saying. This is you looking at things through different eyes, objectively looking what has happened in your situation. You have put yourself on the mountain, looking at it from a distance, rather than being embroiled in the situation. This is stepping back, looking at it objectively, looking for the truth of the situation. Sometimes we can be so involved in a situation of swirling around that we are not really aware of what's going on because we did not take the time to step back and look at the dynamics of it. So this is what you're doing, is you're stepping back, looking for the truth. The lantern is in the fable that he's searching the land for the truth. So you really were looking at what is the truth of the situation as it ended and is coming up, because there are things hidden that you have not been aware of. Crossed over by new beginnings or opportunities for money. That is what you're hoping for. That is what's going to happen. However, look for the truth of the situation. There could be doors opening, but you do not have all the information, and it's important to look at objectively what is coming up rather than jumping into something out of desperation. Spirit's saying this. I'm not saying this. And then we also have you in the middle of your world. What do you want to manifest, and decisions being made? Could be a legal situation. It could be decisions that you've decided. It could also be waiting for decisions for other people. The Justice card, what's important is the scales, and it's important to look at that it's balanced, keeping your balance, making some decisions as far as what you want to manifest in your world. Also could be waiting for a decision from a third party as far as moving forward, waiting for some news, waiting for a decision, or you deciding. It also could be a legal situation as a result of a legal situation that you've been waiting for some sort of, it can be a civil case, for example, waiting for a lump sum. It could be you moving forward and you're waiting for a decision such as a job offer or a contract, depending on the situation, but you're waiting for a decision from somebody else. And then at the base of it is a message about money and the Ace of Cups. So it could be some of you are relocating, moving to a different residence, and you're waiting for a decision about money and about home. I get there also could be something about a settlement about a home, that there is some sort of pending lawsuit. There is something about um, about the home and some sort of legal thing that could have been a product defect or a contract defect, or something about money about the home, and you've been waiting, and it could be like a lawsuit or a claim or something, and you've been waiting about that information, because you're going to get information about money. That's for someone. It also could be if you're applying to purchase a home or to move to a new home and you're waiting for a decision, because behind you is the this is definitely a couple, the King and Queen of Swords. And let's get a little bit of clarification for that. Could you please tell me, and that's behind you, about the King and Queen of Swords, angels and archangels and spirit guides for Leo. What is it about the King and Queen of Swords in that situation which is behind? Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is that? Okay, for the King and Queen of the Swords, it was looking for your ships coming in but not moving forward. It could be a contract agreement. And you felt like you couldn't move forward. It's some sort of thing with this. It could be a work environment. It could have been a home environment, but things were on hold because the Three of Wands is looking out into the harbor, waiting for the ships to come in, making some choices, but the ships aren't moving in and you're not moving towards them. It's sort of like on hold and feeling like you couldn't go forward, but that's behind you. And there were some choices to be made. That's behind you. Because what's crowning you now, is the King of Pentacles, which is that money situation. And there's some sort of shortage. I'm getting the card that fell down here. It's the Five of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, which is about what's on your mind is a money situation, and it's like a shortage. It could be a job that they owed you some money, or it could be a contract that isn't being paid yet. It could have been a bonus that they cut out. It could be a cut of hours. It could be even a change in a work environment, that they're cutting hours or redefining your job. There's something on your mind about work and about money. I get that somebody's feeling a shortage, that, in our economy right now, it's that there's not enough money to go around, and you're working hard, but still it's not meeting your needs, and you're feeling, oh, why do I see, bandage. You're feeling bandaged, wounded. You're doing your best, your hardest, but you feel like you're not compensated enough for your job, that your paycheck doesn't go, for someone, that your paycheck does not go as far. And, you're feeling a little, wounded about it. For others, it can be a cut of wages. Could be that you're starting your own business and that you're not getting paid for the contract yet. There's some sort of shortage around the prosperity and bringing in money. Because what's ahead of you is you wanting to manifest. Now, this has the infinity, which means that to manifest there is no limit. And then you have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is getting the clarity, getting the truth. And I get, in this instance, that you find out that there's a little bit of delay. That the Page of Swords is, yes, you've been putting out the energy to manifest, whether starting your own business or applying for a new job or working on a project at work. And that's been, for someone that could have been put on hold. But there's something about what you want to manifest, and there's a little bit of slowdown. Not necessarily something that you are involved in, but because of other people, and they don't have the answers yet, or they're waiting for their funding, or there's something that what you've been wanting to manifest is on hold for a while. Because, this makes perfect sense. Because here you have information coming to you the Ace of Swords, and now you got two aces. You got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords I always see as the start of something, and the truth be told, that the sword cuts through the veil so that you have better information about what is going on, and it says have the strength of the lion. So because of this delay, there's and you get that information that maybe things aren't gonna, there's some like delay, or there is you got some information and it's not really what you wanted. Maybe you didn't get the job that you wanted, or maybe there's a delay, or there's a delay in the project or something. But you're getting that information, and information is power, because then you can make informed decisions. This says, have the strength of the lion. Do not overreact. Stay true to your course. Do not give up. Okay. So what it's showing me is that you get this information, and then I see someone like wounded, almost crawling on the ground like a wounded warrior. Do not, put that picture out. Stand up, face forward, and be the warrior. Be the knight, that you are staying true to your course, knowing that things will come to you, and do not be defeated, because you want to show around you that as the opportunities come to you, that people see your resilience, that they see that you are able to tackle things and you do not give up. That it's, there was years ago those little, it was like a punching doll, and you hit it and it bounced back up and bounced back. That's the image you want to have, because whatever comes to you, bounce back up, show people your resilience, because if they're going to hire you, they want to see that, yes, it could be a delay in the project, it could be that things aren't perfect, but and what they want is someone who's going to be able to plow through that and show that they can tackle things. And that's the image you want to nurture. Show them that part of you, which is part of you. Reach down and get in touch with that part of you that's like the warrior, the strength of the lion. Do not give up, regardless of what's coming along. Be like that clown that when you hit it, it comes back up. Be resilient. That's the energy that's within you. Be in touch with that. Because so you're just sort of hanging around the hangman about some things that are going on around you. These are not things that you've created. These are things of what's going on around you in your world. Now, saying that, remember that this is your script. This is your play. We are here on Earth to learn. This is the learning planet. It's not the fun planet. This is the learning planet. This is the hard school. I compare this, if you were going to go to a university or something, you could go to the nice soft party school, or you could go to the one that has the hard courses that you're really going to learn. Well, that's what Earth is. This is the hard courses to learn. And on the other side, what lessons am I going to learn? This is part of all of your lesson, whatever it is. So as you're going through it, because see, you have the Nine of Swords, it's an unfair situation that has been around you. It could feel like some stagnation. Remember that this is a lesson. It's a life lesson. So step back. See, you're in the limbo. You're waiting for things to change because of all this delay. It's a delay of a situation which is beyond your control. And step back and look at, what's the lesson I'm supposed to be learning through this? What is it that I'm supposed to be learning? If you don't learn it, then the next time, the universe will go, okay, that was too subtle. We're going to make it a little bit harder. And if you don't learn it then, it'll be a harder lesson. And then pretty soon it's like on the head, 2x4, pay attention to the lesson. So look at, as you're in this, what is the lesson that you're supposed to be learning? Because this is a life lesson that you're in right now. And then we have here, undecided about a situation. Now this can be a new a new opportunity. The death card is not the death card. The death card is change, and it can be a new beginning, a renewal. And you're undecided. You're sort of in limbo. You remember you have the hangman here, and you're undecided. You're blindfolded. You don't know really which way to go yet. And what decision. It's the two, it's the beginning, and you really haven't decided the path. You don't know, for example, if you're waiting for a job offer, do you go apply for a different job? If it's your business, do you go this way or that way in creating your business? Do you apply for different contracts? Do you persevere in wanting to have your own business? It's undecided, and there's a change. That there is a change in the situation, the death card. It's a renewal, a new opportunity, but you don't know which way to go. It's like the crossroads, that you're on a map and you have, you're on taking a tour. Let's say you're an island and it has a sign, goes this way, and you don't have a road map and you don't know where they go yet. You have the two dirt roads and you don't know which one to take. That's what your Two of Swords is. You don't know which one to take because you don't have the map yet. But the final outcome is that you've just been, the repose is sort of like on hold. It's the hold of other, and there is your Tower card. Pretty soon things are going to be rapidly changing and you're no longer going to be in repose. I get that this situation this week is very fluid, and it's all about being adaptive, knowing that things are changing. You have the hangman and then you have the Tower, and you have things going on around work, and you have the Five of Pentacles, and then you have the Swords. So it is a challenging week for you, but you're up to it, and it's part of the life lesson. Just know that it too shall pass. As you complete this lesson, then you'll have new opportunities. You'll have more aces. You have 2 aces here, which means that it's wrapping up. You don't have any 10s, so that's not a completion, but it's just about ready to start anew after you complete this chapter. And you're right in the middle of the end of the chapter, the challenge. So it's like, can you be, up for the challenge? It's like that Mission Impossible, the old series, where they said, this is your assignment, and this, message will self-destruct, and I don't know how many minutes, but this is your challenge for this week. It's coming up. For a while, you're going to be in limbo, and then there's going to be information, the Tower, there's endings, and be resilient. That's what it's saying, be resilient, because just at the point where you think you're going to give up is when it opens up. That's the message from Spirit. Just at the point where you think it's going to, end, be hopeless, it opens up. And then you go through that and go, oh, I'm glad I persevered, because now I see the opportunities that are ahead. Thank you, Spirit. That is definitely a message for you, Leo. Okay, now the other card that we have from Believe in Your Own Magic is Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. This is about self-care. This is saying, while you're doing all of this, take care of yourself. Whatever resonates with you, be it going for a walk, being out in nature, reading a book, a different genre, streaming your favorite show, whatever it is, take care of yourself. Have a date with yourself. As you're going through this, it's really important, the energy thing that it was talking about, the body and the energy fields. Keep that balance. Do the things in order to take care of yourself through this week. Keep the balance of your energy, take care of yourself, and you will be victorious through this. I see you on the card of the Knights on the horse and the energy. That's what I see, is that you're going through this, you'll be able to, the energy is going to be moving, and you're going to be traveling through this and be victorious. That's what it's saying to you, Leo. You're traveling through this, you will be victorious, and you will feel a sense of victory and confidence, because as you complete this lesson, you may have more confidence in yourself that you were up to the challenge. That's exact. You were up to the challenge and you were successful. That's what it's saying, Leo. Now the oracle, the other card, the meditation card that we have is the Starlight. And we're going to see which card is for you to meditate on this week, Leo. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the card for our Leo here for this week? And it is inspire. There's a fire inside you burning brighter than the sun. There it is. If you want to take a picture of that. It says, there's a fire inside you burning brighter than the sun. Be aware of that fire within you. You have everything you need to be successful. Thank you so much, Leo. And if you want to be notified when the videos come out, please consider hitting the subscribe and notification. And until next time, Nina and I send you light and love from Portugal.